Hey guys, I'm back. Welcome back to the Fox Critic. In today's video, I'm going to be saying what I think Spider-Man 3 should be about. So let's begin with this video. So Spider-Man Far From Home, or Spider-Man 2 in this context, ended on by far my favourite post-credits scene, or mid-credits scene of the MCU. Such a great cliffhanger it ended on, and I really liked it. I'll explain what the cliffhanger ending was in a second if you do not know. And there was also this, but we don't really talk about this right now. So there is a question that I've really been asking, if the film should be about this, and should there be a multiverse with all of the other people who's played Spider-Man in it? In my opinion, no, there really shouldn't be, because that will ruin all continuity, I think. That wouldn't make any sense, because it's the MCU. What would that mean? That, like, Sony exists making Spider-Man films in that universe? I don't know. Like, I just wouldn't really find that very, I don't know. I just wouldn't find that great if they did that. I know everyone's talking about how cool that would be, but I wouldn't really like that. I really wish, though, there would be a big sort of like showdown between Spider-Man and all his villains somehow. I'm not sure how that would happen, but, you know, apparently the guy who played Dr. Octopus, I think, is going to be returning. I forgot his name, sorry. And maybe Venom comes in this film, hopefully. I don't think there should be a like Spider-Verse or something with all the other Spider people in it. Because, yeah, according to some leaks, I think the film's title is Spider-Man Homeworlds, which could be hinting at some kind of multiverse, but I personally would not like that. I personally just would not be a fan of that. I do hope they bring all his villains back and don't mess it up like in The Amazing Spider-Man 2 or Spider-Man 3, but that's just me. I know a lot of people really do want to see a Spider-Verse in this movie. Now on to what I think the film's tone should be. Should it be a bit like a comedy sort of Spider-Man film like the previous two ones? I don't think so. I want the tone to be exactly how Marvel said it could be, because Marvel have said that this is probably going to be the most gritty and darkest Spider-Man film. I cannot wait for that. Apparently Doctor Strange might be returning in this film, or just, you know, just he might make an appearance in this film. Not really returning, because he hasn't really been in any other Spider-Man film before. But apparently Doctor Strange's second film is going to be sorts of a Marvel horror movie, and he could make this Spider-Man film dark if he shows up. So I would really like the tone to step away from some of the light-hearted comedy and go all serious, like what they did with like James Bond, from Roger Moore to Timothy Dalton. I really hope they do that. Now on to what I think the plot should be. When I first saw the post-credit scene of the film of Spider-Man Far From Home in the cinema, I knew instantly what I wanted Spider-Man 3 to be about. Because obviously in Avengers Endgame they introduced time travel, and actually if you haven't seen the post-credit scene of Spider-Man Far From Home and you want to, then back out now, because I'm about to spoil it. Mysterio, of course, reveals Spider-Man's identity as Peter Parker to the world on this giant like screen in the city. Obviously in Avengers Endgame they introduced time travel, and perhaps there could be some way that Peter Parker manages to. I'm not sure how. I'm not sure that would be possible. But if he could go back in time and do something to stop this from happening. But maybe that is where all of his villains could come in, as I was mentioning earlier. Perhaps there could be some kind of. Perhaps all of the previous Spider-Man movies, like Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3, and The Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, could be canon, because mostly all of Spider-Man's villains have shown up in those movies before, and perhaps those could be, they could all be the same person, by maybe not like all the same person because of, like, you know, deaths and stuff, but, you know, just all have the same history, and that would be really cool. He has all these villains hiding in his past, and maybe they have some way of getting onto him in the time travel situation, and then maybe coming back to the present, and, you know, maybe the time travel doesn't work and he has to face off against those to, like, save the world or something, and everyone will then think of Spider-Man as the new Iron Man, because everyone will know his identity but still love him nonetheless, I think that would be a really, really cool thing for the film to do. I'm not saying this is like my real prediction. It's just something I would absolutely love the film to do that. So him try go back in time and stop this from happening. Then all of his villains somehow getting to him from his past, if he has them in his past, and then have to do a big face off. He has to face off against them in the modern day, in the present. So I would absolutely love that. So thank you very much for watching this sort of theory video. Comment down below what you think is going to happen in the next Spider-Man movie. I'm really excited. So yeah, until next time, bye-bye.